We're live. We're officially live. Welcome to Fan Doosra. Live normally at 5 in across India, but we're a little bit later than normal today. Few little network issues, but we're here with you now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. If you are just turning on your Facebooks, your Instagrams, and your social media and your YouTube channels, this is Fan Doosra. And of course, we're talking about Hyderabad versus Kolkata. That's what's going on today. We're brought to you by the Bharat Army and Rario. Go to rario.com, register yourself, get yourself a free NFT, a free slice of cricketing history. What does this tell you? Hyderabad are here, Kolkata are not. Kolkata having network issues. Is this symbolic? Oh, but then they turn up at the last minute. Look at that. Viraj, I was just saying, Kolkata having network issues right now. Late to the party. Maybe they're going to be late to turn up. Is there symbolism in these network issues here? But look, just when we thought they were down and out, is that going to be something that's indicative of the game? We'll find out. It's 8th place versus 2nd place. Manish, do you deserve to be in 8th place right now?
Not at all. After winning the previous two games, I think we've showed great potential to go into the top half of the table. And hopefully we do that today against the Kolkata Knight Riders, putting another win in our bag.
All right. They need to win. You've got a game in hand because your Sunrisers are 2 wins, 2 losses. KKR 3 wins, 2 losses. So they've got that extra game. Both teams showed that they're very, very capable. Are you happy with the way it's going so far for you, Viraj? Are you happy with the way KKR are looking?
You can say I'm partially happy because the batting hasn't clicked yet. So yeah, the same problem is with the openers facing from the first match itself. So bowling, we weren't quite good in the last match, but I'm really happy by the way we were bowling because from last year, if you see, the teams are really struggling to score runs against us. So the scores against us are just in 140s to 160s. So happy with the bowling. Just like to see some changes in the batting order.
All right, we'll talk more about the bowling in just a moment. As always, you can get your comments in. Ramjan's already in. Ramjan Ali says, very nice. He's enjoying the show already. We're only a few seconds in. Thank you, Ramjan. You can get your comments in on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you are. Just drop a little message in. Let us know whether you agree with what the guys are saying ahead of this clash, 8th versus 2nd match number 25. Sunrisers, Isha, you beat Chennai. That's okay because they're not playing too great. But the main thing is you beat the Titans. You beat the mighty Gujarat Titans that are rocking this league at the moment and are beating some big teams, and they're just getting themselves going. That's got to put a bit of confidence into your side going into this game.
Definitely. You can never underestimate a team, and especially Sunrisers. We've been the underdogs all this while, and suddenly you're defeating the undefeated. So I think this match is also going to be in favor of us. Gujarat Titans match was like a wake up call for everyone. It was like, oh yeah, Sunrisers is up there. Watch out.
Yeah, they're out there and they're looking lively. I mean, compared to last season, this is a very different Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's look at what's happened so far in the history between these two squads as SRH have faced KKR. I mean, look at that. That's dominance. And even 4-1 in the last meetings, as well as doubling the wins for Kolkata. Kolkata on paper, the stronger side. But Manish, do you think that's reflective of the right now Sunrisers that we're seeing?
Well, not really. And it's always been an interesting matchup whenever Kolkata have faced Hyderabad. And Hyderabad have made it count in the important games. You know, we faced them previously in the playoffs. And on most occasions, SRH have come out on the top. And I think with this new outlook Sunrisers Hyderabad team, it's going to be an entirely different game plan, entirely different approach. And if we play with the right mindset, I do think we have what it takes to go one up on the Kolkata Knight Riders today.
What is that mindset, Manish? What is the mindset that you want?
Well, it's just the style of play. You know, when we look at our previous game, it was all about not giving away wickets in the power play and also making sure that we keep it tight as far as lines and lengths are concerned. Kane Williamson, like always, alongside Tom Moody in our dugout, makes some great calls both on the field and also, you know, he has that ability to make potential shuffles in the batting order as well. So with Kane Williamson being in our team, I think the leadership setup is already established with Bhuvi Kumar as well leading our pace bowling department. So that is entirely what the mindset is about Sunrisers Hyderabad now. The seniors making it count alongside this, fresh set of players.
Isha, would you agree with that? Kane Williamson, is he leading your side into victory?
Absolutely. We can always have faith in the captain. You've seen that he's already a champion in Test cricket, and I think it's just like few matches away before we could be champions in T20 with Kane Williamson as a captain.
Manish mentioned Bhuvnesh War, obviously, but what about Umran Malik's pace? That's pretty impressive right now, isn't it, Isha?
Definitely. He's been a very, very amazing young talent. He's just 22 years and he hasn't played many matches in T20, but you could see his bowling and he's actually taking that 1 lakh after every match. That speaks for himself. And also for him, he hasn't been very economical, but he has been taking few wickets and I think it is impacting our game in a way. He is definitely a champ.
Yeah, he's actually. You know what? I'm just looking at the bowling lineup here. God, when you say that, Umran Malik, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Natarajan's accuracy. You got Washington Sundar with all of his variations, and you've got the top 4 batting department. Like, it's a solid SRH. Like, I suddenly looked at it. I was like, this is impressive. The confidence has got to be roaring high. Like, it's finally all come together, particularly after last season.
Well, yes, not many would have said that after the auction. SRH looked very strong on paper, but now that we go back and look at the team, Kane Williamson, Rahul Tripathi, and a young gun like Abhishek Sharma at the top, it's a pretty solid batting lineup if they play to the best of their potential and make sure that they don't give away their wickets to lose shots. Also, the bowling lineup, I feel we have the strongest Indian bowling setup out of all teams in the IPL. We have a lot of variety in there. Umran Malik, raw pace, raw talent, has great potential by Dale Steyn in his side as the bowling coach. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been that leader in our team for so long now. T. Natarajan comes in at the death, balls some brilliant overs, one in the middle, one at the top. So also we have got Marco Jansen, who's a very underrated pick, I felt, the South African left-hand quick. So Washington Sundar, of course, again is the most economical Indian spin bowler. Unfortunately, he misses out today due to injury. So let's see who comes in place of Washington Sundar. But rest assured, we have a great setup and hopefully we do well against the Knights today.
Okay, hopefully you do well. KKR, you've lost to RCB and DC. Not great. What are you finding in your team so far, Viraj? What are you seeing in this KKR squad so far, the 5 games you've played?
I mean, look, the RCB game again. The bowlers stood up and the match went up to the last over, where we could have won also that match. So all in all, it's about the batting, how we deliver on from now. So Rahane, again, see, he's been struggling over while defending the ball as well. So if you have youngsters like Rinku Singh, Abhijit Thomas sitting in the dugout who are in the good form, then why not try? Because see, SRH only is the example. They are playing in Abhishek Sharma. He's been brilliant in the domestic circuit. So Rahane, I think you can give a youngster a place of Rahane, so he can just express himself. So I think the batting is the main concern, but overall the team is looking very great because we have also seen Cummins grow up as an all-rounder, so it's increasing the batting depth as well.
All right, couple of questions here. So firstly with Cummins, will he play today? Because rumor is he may not play.
Sorry?
Pat Cummins. Do you think Pat will play today?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, the rumors are that even though despite his quick 50 in the last match, he may not get a game today in the way they jiggle things around. But I love you. Well, why not? Let's give him a go. Let's give him a little run out. And you said about Rahane. Would you still have him as your opener?
Rinku Singh, he's not an traditional opener. He bats in the middle order in the domestic circuit, but looking at his form, he's been brilliant. I mean, why not give him a chance? Because he's always in the top run scorers in the domestic circuit. Not only this year, but for the past couple of years. So you can give youngsters the chances because they will play there freely. And he has been with the team for almost now 5 years. So yeah, he should be playing.
Okay. There is talk. I'm just hearing what fans are saying. There's talk that Aaron Finch should come in and open with Venkatesh Iyer instead. How would you feel about that?
I mean, look, Aaron Finch again. He's been not delivering so far, not in the international circuit as well. Yeah, yes, he is a opener who would give you a fiery start at the in the initial period, but again, you won't be that much confident bringing in Aaron Finch because Pat Cummins is a surety he will be playing. There's no other option for him. Then you will have to drop Sam Billings. I mean, yeah, there is a possibility that you can drop Sam Billings because hasn't also delivered. So you can bring in there Sheldon Jackson. So that could be a possibility. Yeah.
Okay. Look, Human's pointing out, he's going, KKR outnumbered on this show. Is this how things are going to turn out on the ground? Is it going to feel like there's twice as many SRH players as there is to KKR? Can you take these guys, Viraj? Are you confident that you personally, right now, you can handle 2 SRH fans on your own? You're only one guy here on this show. One fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at the confidence. He's young. He's got that young confidence. He's like, yeah, man, I got it. Don't worry, Human. Don't you worry about him. Okay. See, in contrast to KKR, Sunrise Hyderabad, you're batting in the lower middle order because KKR have got a strong lower middle order. We're going to come to that in a second. But what do you reckon after your openers? How's that batting order? You've emphasized SRH about how good your bowling is. How do you feel about the lower batting order as you go along through your batters, Manish?
I think the lower middle order doesn't look stable as yet because the likes of Aiden Markram and someone like Romario Shepherd, who was previously in our team, Washington Sundar, they haven't got the chance first off to show what they've got. But even in the one game that they got the chance to bat, they weren't to the best. I mean, they didn't really deliver, so that can be a concern going ahead. But also these are some brilliant pings that we've made in the auction. Aiden Markram, he can come 3 down. Nicholas Pooran, he showed flashes of brilliance against the Gujarat Titans in the previous game as well. So we have what it takes. It's all about having that one good game for each of these players. If they have that one good game, it will give them the confidence to take the responsibility of steering the innings forward heading into the next few games.
And Isha, who do you think is key for you today? Who's going to carry this win your way if you are to rely on anyone in the batting department?
I think it's going to be Rahul Tripathi and Nicholas Pooran because he's been injured, but if he's playing today, I think he was going to finish the match for us the other day. But at the right moment, Nicholas Pooran stepped in. He has the capability to finish a match for us as well, and we've seen that the other day. He was going great. So in case Rahul Tripathi is on the good side, then he's definitely going to be a key player.
Okay, and Viraj, don't you think for you guys as well, you've got batters that are stronger as you get lower down the order as well. Runs are going to be needed. You're going to need Yadav. You're going to need Rafiq Salam as well. There's players that can notch runs onto your board for you, don't you think?
Pardon? I was having network.
As I said, your lower batting orders, as you get lower down, you've still got a lot of firepower in there. There's other players that can notch runs up for you, like Yadav, like Salam. They can get you runs as well.
Yeah, I mean that's been the positive thing for us. Look, we haven't batted well, still we are winning the matches. That also before 4 to 5 overs before. So that's what is advantaging us because we are at the top of the table just because of our net run rate. So that's the brilliance of the lower middle order. And as we saw in the last game, Nitish Rana, Shreyash.
Oh, he got bowled out, Manish. He's got bowled. That's it. See, look at that. The DRS timer. I don't know what happened. The live Fan Doosra timer just took him out. Network. Maybe this is symbolic. This is what Human was saying. Maybe it's communication within the team. His connection to the play, the timing is all relevant. I believe in signs. I don't know about you guys. This is a fan show. We're not here to talk necessarily stats all the time. We're reading into things. Look at you guys. You're like, yeah. It's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's a good sign. It's a good sign. They're going to crumble. They're going to crumble halfway, 3/4 through their innings. They're out. Okay, let's bring it back to you guys. Who's your Rario player of the day? Isha.
Oh, it's going to be Umran Malik today. And I think Manish has a little something to say about Umran Malik.
Okay, what do you reckon about him, Manish?
I think Umran Malik has the potential to be the next big express pace bowler in the Indian setup. And like I previously mentioned, he has Dale Steyn by his side. If the only element I think he needs to instill in his bowling armor is that discipline factor. He has been bowling, he has been clocking 150 Ks consistently, and he's taking that, like Isha mentioned, he's taking that 1 lakh rupee check home every game as an award for bowling the fastest delivery of the match. So it's just that he needs to keep it tight at the top whenever he's bowling in the power play, and whenever he's getting a chance at the death, I think he's going to need to learn how to bowl those wide yorkers, and just that pace factor that he has really, makes him a whole different ball game player to watch out for. So that's about Umran Malik. Yes.
Super exciting stuff. Okay, now listen, Umran Malik is a Rario player. That means he's an official Rario player, which means you can own NFTs from Umran Malik's game. If you don't know what an NFT is, let me just show you this little video. This is a little example of what an NFT is. It's a little moment in cricketing history that you can own, and it looks something like this.
Now it's a full toss, and he's got that away. He's got that away for 4. That's what happens. Suddenly the batsman decides, when you've got someone like AB de Villiers, he says, right, I'm going to move around a bit and just think about boundaries. He's got his 5th 4.
So how cool is that? So just like you could own Umran Malik's shots, bowls, catches, something, you can own AB de Villiers there, full toss, hit to the boundary. That's yours to own. And we're giving those away for free if you go to Rario.com right now. Go online, go to Rario.com and sign up. And I'm going to show you just how easy it is to sign up right now. And I'm hoping in that time we'll get Viraj back for Fighting Talk. If not, it's a very one-sided Fighting Talk. We'll see if we can get him back. But in the meantime, this is how you sign up at Rario.com. Go online, do this. Very simple. It takes 60 seconds. This is how I did it earlier. It's so easy. You type in your email address first of all. This is it. This is step 1. Email address. You can all do that. And then once you've filled that one in, you go down to the line below and you type in your username. I'm going with Big Tom. And then you put in your password. Make this unique to yourself, something that you're going to remember. And you have officially got yourself into the site. Then, of course, you've got to make sure you're not a robot by typing in the code. You hit submit. You wait for the email to come into your inbox and you confirm it. That's it. Simple as that. Look at that. And I know Manish is nodding. I can almost see us like, they haven't turned up. KKR haven't reappeared. Young Viraj came out. They sent the youngster in to do the grown, experienced players, fan players work, and they haven't delivered. You guys here, look, you're still performing, still delivering. Isha, is this a sign? You tell me.
Yes, I think the universe has already sent in signs, and so did you, Tommy, and the Bharat Army show. Yes, thanks for that.
What? No, hey, I didn't. I'm just here channeling the vibes. I'm like the psychic reader. I'm not changing your future. I'm just telling.
You're transmitting it.
Yes, that's right. That's my job. Transmit it. Well, it is. Whether they turn up or don't turn up, I think it's only right that we hear your Fighting Talk. You should give it to them anyway. So, who would like to tell everyone watching right now why Sunrisers Hyderabad are going to win this game? Who's going to do the one-sided Fighting Talk today, Manish or Isha?
It's going to be Isha today.
Oh, Isha. All right, Isha, with nothing to challenge you. You never know. He might turn up again. He might rise from the death. Isha, your 30 seconds of Fighting Talk starts now.
The informed risers will burn it out against the Knights. Kane hitting sixes and Bhuvi taking wickets would all be lovely sights. We're coming to this game with an underdog tag, but we've got what it takes to put another winner bag. KKR hai tayar, but SRH will go a step ahead. I'll let our game do the talking now. All things have been said. Go SRH!
Oh, come on. Look at that. Not only was she ready to do the fighting talk, but she came with the rhymes and the lyrics as well. Look, there is no KKR fan here. We know they're a solid squad. We know they got a lot to prove. They're in second place right now. Sunrisers have got a game in hand. This could well be their game. They've beaten the mighty Titans, and now they're taking on KKR, and the game will start in just a couple of hours' time. So enjoy it, guys. We'll find out whether this was symbolic. If you're watching it as well, remember this show. Do follow the Rario.com. Do go on to Rario and register yourself. Follow the Bharat Army on social media. My name's Tommy Sandhu, and it's game on right now. KKR versus SRH. I'll be watching. Make sure you do as well. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, Manish. Thank you, Isha.